Hey guys, it's Hannah. Today I have a story time video.
And on we'll go.
So, don't mind the 4-foot sloth behind me. I went Black Friday shopping and there was like an adorable 4-foot sloth for $20 at Walmart. So I got it. Don't regret it. But anyways, so this story time video took place, not the video, but like, you know, the time period of this thing took place in the beginning of
this year.
This is the story of how my friend got arrested while we were trying to sneak out. So, fun times. Family, don't watch this video, okay? So, my parents know about this now. So, if family, if you are watching this, we already know, so you don't need to tell my parents because they already know. But they probably don't know all the details, so again, don't tell my parents. Okay. So my best guy friend at the time, we like snuck out a lot. Not a lot, but like we hung out past curfew a lot. And usually we just walk in town because it's relaxing. I don't know. It's just relaxing, don't ask why. But like, there's a curfew in town, so like, if you get caught by the cops, you're gonna be in trouble. And there's totally different story time videos about that. My friend at the time, well, he's still my friend, but he was like, why don't I take out my dad's car? He doesn't have a permit yet, let alone a license. But I said sure. And this girl was kind of talking to him at the time. I don't freaking know. It's confusing. But like, I was probably trying to set him up or something because I set up a lot of my friends, which I regret. Because it never ends well, but whatever. And I was like, yo, why don't we bring her too? So, before we left the house, we all like FaceTimed on Snapchat or whatever. And we were like, yo, what time should we get? Because for one girl lives in like a totally different school district area, so she's kind of far. She's like, I mean, she's like 20 minutes away. But she's kind of far. So she was like, get me at 12, which that is very early for both of us. No, I think it was 11:30. That was very early for us. I never leave the house that early. We knew it was gonna be more fun if she went, so we did it. So me and him like meet up in town, and it was like creepy and dark. But like, when I see a guy walking towards me, I most likely know it's him. Usually it's him. One time it wasn't, and it was really scary. But I saw him in a distance, so it was alright. But, so we met up. We went to his house, and I stayed in the car while he made sure his little brother and little sister were asleep. And I was just in the warm car, so it was like nice. And then 20 minutes later, he comes out, and then we get in the car. And then we drive down Route 1. If you're on the East Coast, you may know what Route 1 is. And his dumbass decides going 100 miles per hour on that road, and I was like, stop. I made him stop, don't worry. Because he would have gotten arrested before he got arrested that night. For his privacy, I'm not saying his name. So, yeah, I'm a good friend. He is actually a good friend, though, because, like, you'll find out. And so we pick her up, and the thing is, we had to be back at a certain time because his mom has kind of a late shift, and she gets home at 12. So the car had to be back. But the thing is, we didn't make it. So once we got to his house, the door was open and his mom was home and all of the lights were on. So my friend booked it out of his neighborhood thing, and we started driving. And he was freaking out, and me and my friend, well, at the time, friend, were like, this is awkward. So we didn't know what to do. There's this guy who was, I don't like to say I was talking to him, but I kind of was talking to him. I don't like saying it, but I guess you can say I was talking to him at the time. And I was like, okay, why don't I just go to his house, because he does not care what I do. The guy who's driving, his dad calls him a million times, like literally so many times, and he didn't know what to do. But eventually he was like, guys, shut the fuck up. And he answered, and then he was like saying how he's depressed and he just wanted to like drive and like think, I guess. And his parents called the cops on him. So the cops are currently looking for him. And he didn't say that there's 2 girls in the car. That's why he literally saved our butts. So he had like illegal, not like weed, but like he had vapes in his car. So like I had to take them, so then he wouldn't get any charges or like even more in trouble than he probably is gonna be in trouble. So I took him, and then we went to the guy who I was sort of talking to, his house, and we stayed there. Like we were just chilling, we were watching TV, and then I was like to the guy who I was talking to, hey, I need to be up at this time so then we can walk our butts home. By the way, it's like a 20-minute drive to my house. No, it's like 10-minute drive to my house, and we had to walk it. So yeah, so I set an alarm for like 6:45. No, I think it was 5:45. So the guy who I was talking to had an older brother, and my friend was with him, and then I was with the guy. And I kind of slept through the alarm, and it was like 7 o'clock. So I woke up, and I had to like lean across with him and like get my phone, and then I was like, I am dead. But luckily I didn't get any texts from my parents or anything. So I like literally shook the guy up, and I was like, yo, it's literally like 7 o'clock. We need to go. So I was freaking out, and he was like, oh shit, let me get my friend and the other guy up. So we were all up, quickly get ready, kind of brush our hair so we don't look like we just came out of bed, even though we did, because we had to walk home. And if people see like hair, like, because I had long hair at the time, so like my hair didn't look that good, but I couldn't really brush it. It was just alright. So we were in our clothes from yesterday, and we left. It took like an hour walk back to my house, and I was like, okay, I got a plan. I'll jump back in my window and I'll say that I want to go in town because my friend, and I want to hang out with her, because she's a girl that lives in like a total like different district than me. So that would have been like odd, but I still made it work, I guess. So I jumped back in the window. They had no clue. Don't know how. And I like ran downstairs, and I was like, hey, so my friend, she's in town. Can I walk to McDonald's and see her? And then they were like, sure. And I was like, okay, thank you. Because I had to like make my friend like wait down the block because I couldn't let her in the house or like near my house because for obvious reasons. So I walked there, like I walked down my neighborhood again, and we meet up, and then we went to McDonald's, which is more walking, and we sit down, we ate, we were so freaking hungry, and then her mom picked us up, and then she dropped me off. Oh, and then the guy who drove us around, yeah, he called me the next day because I didn't know what happened to him because he kind of went offline. He got arrested for driving without a permit and everything, but the cops let him off very easy because they kind of know the cops. So he kind of let him off easy. And I don't really know what happened, but like his phone was taken and I had to like keep his like vapes for a little bit. And I had to do streaks. So that's what happened with him. He's fine. Literally, we didn't do any charges or anything. Basically, I feel like his parents just wanted to like kind of not really scare him, but like kind of scare him. Even though it didn't really scare him. Me and him talk about it literally. We used to talk about it all the time. It was, that night made us bond. So, that's the story of my sneaking out fail, because 1 out of the 3 of us got arrested that night. So fun times. Hey! I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment, like, and subscribe. Follow my social medias down below. And I got a haircut. I hope you like it. So yeah. Bye! Why do I always do a peace sign? I'm not cool. Okay, well, bye.